Good morning, everyone, and welcome to the weekend update. I'm going to try and make this video short this week so that we can get back to enjoying this nice long weekend and break from the market. As usual, we're going to start off with the Dow Daily Chart. You can see over the last few days, we've just continued to slowly move higher. The boring caps have kind of gone into pause mode, and money has gone back into a lot of bounce plays. QQQs, similar kind of action. We're entering this shortened week with chances of lots of things happening. We could continue to see a slow move higher, or we could see a pullback in all of these stocks. We did see some excellent bounces in the last week. Tesla had that big breakdown about 2 weeks ago, and as of Thursday, finally made it back up to the 20-day exponential, which ended up being about 620. So when I had originally jumped into this stock at 568, the 20-day was sitting at 640 area. Ended up bouncing nicely to the moving average that always ends up coming down. They're not absolute targets when we get in, but when there's huge divergences, it still offers some significant upside. And, you know, for this one, $52 upside bounce in a week or so was not bad from that extreme oversold condition. Now, like so many other stocks, what is Tesla, etc., going to do this week? Are they going to continue to rally up, or are we going to see pullbacks in them? AI, our speculative market stock, continues to make its way higher. It's struggling here at the 50-day, which is what you usually see. But, you know, on the days where we've had excellent action, this stock has been up a couple of bucks. So it still continues, in my eyes, to be an excellent barometer for the speculations that's out there. Now, crypto stocks crypto has sold off, which has brought a lot of money back in. Unfortunately, or fortunately, depends on what side of the coin you like looking at, it's brought it into the garbage stocks again. AMC, GameStop, etc., with incredible moves. Look at AMC. This is a multi-year chart of AMC, and this past week, what is essentially a dead business. And if you do not believe movie theaters are a dead business, I don't know what to say. But this stock is now worth more than it ever has been, even though their business is never going to be anything like it was in the past. But this was a crazy, crazy move up in the last few days. It did, and the positive thing to look at is it did bring volume back into stocks. So if we see these kinds of stocks selling off, hopefully we see that money, and we did kind of see that this past week flow into other speculative stocks. Now, the concern here is, and we always got to think about it, is the last time this stock and GameStop went on a crazy, crazy move, it marked the top in a lot of stocks. So hopefully that is not the case, and this funny money that was made on this run starts to spread out to other stocks. And that's what we're going to talk about. We're going to start off with my favorite setup in the near term, MLND. I added to my swing again on Friday. As I've mentioned, this is one of my favorite kinds of chart setups here, this W formation here. Now, the W formation I've drawn, you're going to go, well, it's not exactly a W. And as I've said before, in charting, 100 people could look at this chart and see 100 different things. When I look at this chart, this is what I see. Now, I've moved this line over here because if I go out this way, you can't really see where it projects to. But my projection on this one is a move up to the 200-day moving average at 170. And that would actually take this stock to its /cash/merger value. You can see it continues to fight to break this 120s area. They keep stopping it on a close above this level. So 124, 50-day moving average, a close above this level. This will start the scanner chaser algos going into this stock on their really simplified. It closed over the 50-day moving average scanner. Complicated, right? Nice setup here. This looks like it is very, very close to that big move, and hopefully it will be in this upcoming week. The other stock I'm really excited about is AEI. This is a stock I own long term. It's a alternative energy. You know what this stock does. It got whooped as the quotation marks broker set up the offering and plunged it down here. They're churning through all their free shares right now. When they are ready to let it go, If we could do a little bit of insight, those large asks we continue to see on this stock daily are absolutely the broker and their family and friends hopping in, getting out of their position, converting those shares right before what should be a very, very nice move. The 20-day exponential is at 530. That is 25% higher. We're about to get a positive RSI move up, positive MACD cross, stochastics out of the toilet, starting to crawl its way higher. It's just a matter of getting the big volume day. And actually, regarding MLND, the volume is still ridiculously low on this stock, considering the volume we are seeing in junk that is moving big and doesn't even have the reason to move big. This stock ended up announcing its merger during small cap-ageddon back at the end of March, where everything was just imploding, even though it should have been going higher on that merger news, in my opinion. So the volume, the big volume, should be coming on this one. I would anticipate it happening this week, but let's see. I'm not the one who runs these algos or programs them to flip on that mega volume push action that we typically see on these. CHCI, very, very nice flag on this one, getting tighter and tighter and tighter and tighter. Ready to rock and roll. The breakout target, you'll start seeing everyone really love this stock once it breaks 7, and then the chasers will really come in on this 765 break, and eyes at 10 on this swing. Now, chip stocks were crazy in the last week. ELTK and TAIT, these are my two plays. And, as usual, the leaders in these stock moves are always the garbage stocks. LEDS, look at this crazy move on this company that actually has almost no revenue, warned that they are still being impacted by COVID. They make chips for light bulbs. I don't think that's something that's in short supply, but this is the chip stock that everyone has latched onto. This along with MOSY. Now, the action in both of these stocks scream offering is coming, but we shall see. That's why I am playing TAIT and ELTK, and of course AEHR, which actually makes the test equipment and probably is the biggest winner on what's going on, but of course it's the one that's unable to move. Welcome to crazy trading. Small caps, pennies, started to wake up midweek, a little bit of a pause towards the end of the week. FAMI is setting up here, 50-cent break for a 60-70 cent move. ACST merger play, again setting up nicely. And the reason I'm talking about these ones is they came after the likes of Naked, that I think has like 1 billion shares outstanding when all's considered. This one's moved up. Usually when we see these kinds of stocks moving up, it spreads out. Next stock I want to talk about briefly is SYPR. Space stocks doing very well. Space, of course, leading them all higher. And Space was very, very smart. Did a debt offering Friday, $1 billion, so another big chunk of money into their war chest. But SYPR, this is a stock that has been very, very good to us over the last several months. Now, I've got a lot of notations here on the chart, but essentially what it is at least once a month or so, this stock has had news and spiked huge. February, March, April. We're still waiting for the May, June pop. And each time it's happened, we've had a big positive MACD cross. We're about to have one here. So if this pattern falls suit within the next few days, we potentially could have a nice big spike on this stock here. BBIG, I, as you know, do not like to play a lot of these social media stocks that everyone and their mom is in. But this one had news on Friday. They delayed the merger. Merger still going on, and they hammered the crap out of this stock. Now, as I said in the chat room, based on the action on the last few days in this stock, where you just constantly see shorts coming in and hammering it down, someone probably knew that news and filing was coming on Friday. Probably see a cover move on this one. Should find good support at the 50-day, but, a small swing position for me now. This is a month off before it's got any real news, 2 weeks before the first next potential news item, and then July for the merger. So this is a stock that's probably going to give some nice scalping opportunities. Not playing it very large. This is a small position for me right now, and let's see what they do with this one on Monday. And then the last one we're going to talk about is Rail. Infrastructure talks still ongoing. Got a nice little break move on this one last week. Setting up nicely. Also about to get a positive MACD crow. Now this cross. This stock's going to be at the mercy of deal, no deal stuff. So I would be looking to add to my positions probably 550 dips and just riding my small position right now. You know, this is given a nice 80-90 cent move since I added the swing position here. So let's see what this one can do on the headlines in the coming week. So that's it for the video, guys. Enjoy the rest of your weekend, and I will see you all in the chat room come Monday, come Tuesday. Enjoy the Monday break. Bye.